Ah, Hello everybody, this is Frosty LCR continuing with part 3 of my zombie guide to round 20 on Ascension. And if you don't already know the series, you might want to go back and look at my other videos and go back to the two before, because they're probably a bit more important than this one. For those of you who have been watching beforehand, um, I'm glad you are watching this one as well instead of just watching one of them. And yeah, I'm on round 16 now. I go from round 16 to 17. Then I randomly decide to, I think my camera runs out and I skip to 19. And then that goes up to 20 before the camera runs out again completely. And that's where you get to. I do eventually get to round 24, a bit of spoilers, but you don't see that until later. Now, as you can see, I had the ray gun and I do also have the thunder gun. Neither of them are upgraded yet. I do that at round 17, I think, because I managed to get a crawler. But as you can see here, my basic tactic is to try and get lots of crawlers by bouncing grenades off the various walls. I think this is probably the best tactic, especially when you're trying to get up points. It can also be used in multiplayer. If you have one person who sits in the corridor to your left, the corridor in front of you now. If somebody sits in there, or more than one person sits in there, I'll just blow up those guys because I don't really like them. But yeah, if somebody sits in there and kills the guys in those windows, then the other person does what I'm doing, then you can still get quite far. Me and my friend got around 30 doing that. That was quite an achievement, but unfortunately we didn't really have our camera with us at the time. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just killing off the zombies as they come. Now that I've got the last few zombies, and oh no, they upgrade now. So round 16, I finally get a crawler, and now I start getting rid of my thunder gun shots because I realized that I'm gonna upgrade it. I don't really need them anymore, so I just spray them off. I have 14,270 points, so yeah, I'm quite well off at this point. My perks that I have are Juggernauts, Quick Revive, and PhD Flopper. Those are probably the best three perks to have. If you want to have another one, you'll probably go with Speed Coder. I don't get that because my tactic doesn't really require it. You don't need a quick reload really. I probably would go with Stamina Up really for my tactic because you want to be, especially when you're dodging in and out of zombies that are spawning. It's quite easy to dodge them if you've got Stamina Up. You run for a bit longer, and also if you get trapped in the corner, you can also do that. Just resetting my camera a bit. So yeah, I've also just a YouTube. I don't know why that guy died in one stab. Epic knife there. But yeah, in the future, just wanted to say what I'm bringing out soon. I've got a few gameplays that I've recorded and probably going to bring to you. I've got a game with the HS10 dual wields on radiation where I go 45 and 12 I think it is, which isn't bad really seeing as what gun I'm using. And I'm also working on a montage that I could probably, I'm working on it, I've probably been working on it for a while. Yeah, that's a work in progress. I've got a few clips already, just need to get a few more. But yeah, that's what's coming. And also, if you do want to see different games, maybe Battlefield, I could play Halo. I'm also quite good at. I can play those games. We'll bring a few gameplays for you if you want to see that. And yeah, just running around making for giant disabled ray crane because some people call it. That guy won't die. Two ray gun bullets. I'm confused. Just spray, so I'm annoyed now. Got double points. But yeah, still the crawlers is quite easy to handle when you got crawlers. Just buy the grenades, throw them off, get lots of points. It's quite a good way of getting points on this game. Because you don't. There's a good point that you make when you're playing Ascension or any zombie map in particular. You always want to have sort of spare points because if at some point in the game, which will happen eventually in any game, you're going to get down, and especially if you get revived again, then you're going to end up with a position where you need to get all the perks back, especially Juggernaut, and get some guns as well. So you always want to have a little stockpile anyway. It isn't really as important on single player but you still want to buy the perks afterwards. But yeah, just giving these guys just a little shout out I'd like to give to Bad Boy 751. I've already done it quite a few times, but he is a close friend, and I'd like to give a shout out whenever I can. And also another friend of mine who goes to my school is the Haunted Clown. And here, this is the bit between rounds. This is literally round 18. So I'll just put on this nice little clip where I start off the game with a 6-kill streak. It's quite good with the Olympia. It's quite a nice double kill with the grenade here. So yeah, it's quite nice to start the game. Probably not going to go for a montage because it's a bit long. Not really that exciting, but it's a good. I just thought it was a good way to start. And now we're going back into the zombies. Round 19 now. I now have an extra perk. I think round 18 was a monkey's round. That's why I now have a sleight of hand. So now I've got sleight of hand. I've got all 4 perks. I don't have the 5th one because I don't think I really need it. It's probably useful to have the sleight of hand when you're using the ray gun, because otherwise reloading can be a bit of a hassle. So yeah, oh yeah, I was going to make another shout out to the Haunted Clown. That's his username on YouTube. You go check out his videos. He's got a few good sniping clips and also a sort of a no-scope montage. He's also got a nice triple on there, which I wish I could use, but he probably won't let me. But yeah, he's got a nice triple there. So yeah, that's Haunted Clown and Bevel 751. Bevel 751 has started bringing out some Grand Prix F1 2010, I think it is. Start bringing out. Ooh, definition. Ooh, a piece of candy. Good, yeah, I get that. Start destroying all these recorders. But yeah, he's got some Formula 1 Grand Prix games that he's recorded using his camera as usual. But yeah, they're quite good, so you probably want to check that out. They're quite popular with his fans. And now I've also got a sickle. If you haven't already just there, I'll show it off. Got a sickle. Yeah, I got and this is round 20, everyone. I've made it eventually. This is round 20 on Ascension, and that is the guide to it. Yeah, so just as a quick recap, you start off in the starting room. You do your stuff in the middle. You run around, gain a lot of points. Come into this area. Buy the MP5K, you run around, kill them at the beginning. If it gets trouble, you can do the loop. Then buy enough points so you can go to the chest, do the chest a few times. Buy jug as well, you want to do that before you go to the chest. If you buy jug, go to the chest, maybe get the ray gun, maybe get the thunder gun, just get any sort of gun. Then do the loop a bit more, maybe buy PhD fluffer so you can do this grenade tactic, use up your ammunition on the gun, then go and upgrade it, or get another gun from the chest. It's probably best to upgrade it. And then see, you can probably get to around 20 by doing that. It does help that I got the ray gun and the thunder gun at the same time. It did help me get this high, but I could definitely do it again. If you don't believe me, then comment, because I do like my guns. If you don't believe me, comment, and I will. If there's enough of you to say it, or one will do, but I will bring up a gameplay of me doing it without getting the ray gun and thunder gun. I'll do it again, and hopefully I won't get the same luck that I do on this game. Ooh, I got a that was a carpenter, and I was got max out, which is kind of useful. I wasn't really running out, but it's still a good thing to have. But yeah, this is coming to the end of the clip, I think. So thank you for listening, and this is Faster Going Up. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.